Hey, we are the Rob and Holly Show, and we're always laughing. We're always having a good time here at the Hard Rock Audacy's Tortuga pre-party with Jackson Dean. And man, did we not have one epic morning here?
We had a morning, man.
I feel like there was a lot of people on the boat. We went shark tagging this morning because Rock the Ocean is all about ocean conservation.
Yep. Oh yeah,
and,
awareness, all those things.
And we caught a shark today.
It was pretty dope. It was a sandbar shark. It's not a sand shark. Those things are gnarly.
Sandbar shark.
It was a nice shark. A girl.
It was nice. She was a nice girl. Yeah, it was absolutely awesome. I didn't get to reel it in, but it was awesome.
But you did reel in a ton of lines, and I learned something about you where I was like, Jackson literally knows like how to reel these lines. Everyone's getting tangled in the lines, and I was like, just do it like Jackson does it. Like he's doing it right.
Just
like,
don't cross your hands.
Yeah, but it was amazing, and you were like giving me advice. I was like, thank you. I don't even know what I'm doing, but like you were like a pro at it already. Yeah. You were made for the boat, for the ocean.
My dad and our family had to have two boats still, pontoon and a sea arc. So we grew up on that a lot.
But a pontoon was a little bit different than like what we were at. You were just perfect at it.
As soon as you get out in the ocean, the rolls start happening. And we had about a 2.5 foot chop maybe, so it wasn't too bad. But.
Yeah.
So we were, for the fishermen out there and fisher women, we were using a 900-pound test line. Like it was like basically like a cable.
It looked like 3 or 4 zip ties like melted together, but like 200 yards of it.
Yeah.
That was gnarly, man.
It took multiple people to reel it in. Yeah.
Is this was that one of the, would you say, for me it was like one of the top outdoors experiences that I've ever had in my life so far?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been deep sea fishing. I've crabbed all my life. I've run trot lines. I've run crab pots. I've caught channel cat till the sun come up, you know. But no, I've never touched a shark before. That was pretty awesome.
You check it off on your
list.
list.
That was alive.
Yeah.
I should add.
Yeah.
And to do it for, to have scientists on the boat and, all about conservation and research and all of it and figuring out what they're doing down there and what's going on and the big conservation of it. They're hunted all over the world. And what was that number we heard today?
I think he said 100 million are killed, which is insane to think about.
Yeah.
Every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to stop that. So this is a PSA. Stop killing sharks. We need the sharks for the world.
The fins have no nutritional value. I don't understand.
And they don't want to eat us, by the way. No, they really don't.
They just want to taste you, and they'd be like, "Oh, I don't."
And
want
they move
that.
along.
And they move along.
Which a shark bite is like a cool thing to say that you have.
Yeah, but we were swabbing the jaws today they were trying to figure out like a snake bite, anti-venom, the bacteria that gets in there is just like a dog bite, and they're trying to figure out some sort of medicine for that.
Did you do anything like this while you were in Australia?
Yeah,
when it comes to the wildlife?
Australia.
We did when we were in Australia. The last time we were there, we did a giant wildlife preserve, which is like kangaroos, wallabies, and beautiful place. And then this last time we did Steve Irwin's "Come Share My Wildlife with Me." Sorry,
That's a good
it
impression.
was amazing. The animals looked very well kept. No ribs showing or nothing, and just beautiful grounds. And so you just get to walk up to a kangaroo and just be like, "Hello, marsupial," and just pet it, But no, like ocean is an entirely different element of which humans are not meant to be inside of.
Let's talk about music before we run out of time. We saw you perform "Heavens to Betsy."
We named the shark Betsy.
And
by
we named
the
the shark
way.
Betsy, but it's a little connection there. But we saw you perform this just recently in Nashville. And man, I love it. Just you in a guitar when you play and sing. I got emotional listening to that song. It's powerful.
You can bring men to tears. Yeah. Not saying that Rob cried or anything. He didn't.
One of the first times I ever played that on radio tour was in Florida, in a little coffee shop down here. I was with Jeff Davis. He runs Florida. He used to run Florida for us. But I've seen that song bring grown men to me and struggled to say the words of what they're feeling, And I'm getting choked on it right now, but I've seen too many men in my own life, seen that be their fate. You know, I've seen too many of them like that, and that frame is worth the telling. That's about a daddy looking down on his daughter from the outskirts of heaven, and on a double wide going breaker breaker on 9, Evans to Betsy. It's just a little psychedelic frame worth the telling.
And it's on I heard there's new music. Can we talk about new music?
17 new songs?
17 new songs?
16 or 17.
Okay, all right. Have you decided? You haven't decided completely yet.
There's a couple that just didn't shake out like they needed to. But Betsy is definitely on there. I think it's going to split it down the middle.
Yeah.
Light and dark, life and afterlife, that kind
Is that going to be like, is there like a kind of theme like that to the album?
Ish.
Okay.
Inside of the record, there's one overarching theme that I can't give away yet. But I think it is going to split it down the middle, which is going to be interesting.
Okay.
Well, we cannot wait to hear it, man. Everything that you play, especially when it's just you and a guitar. And I know that song, there's live versions of that song out, and we've listened to it and seen it so many times. I actually thought it was already out. But now we're excited to hear the full studio version soon.
It's banging, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I've listened to it a couple times since we've finished, and there's every time it does not fail to make you feel something, to make me feel something at least. All the music that we did in that studio is all the unspoken love that man held. His music should be what our words fail to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well said. Well said. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Jackson
Absolutely.
Dean is here
We're
at
fans.
the Tortuga pre-party. We are.